How Frog Went to Heaven.
We hope you enjoy it.
There was once a young man named Kimana. He wanted to marry the sky mender. He wrote a letter to her father, the sun chief.
I, Kimana, a man of earth, wish to marry the sky maiden, your daughter.
Kimana went to Rabbit.
Will you take this letter?
Rabbit said, I cannot go to heaven.
Kimana went to Antelope. Will you take this letter? Antelope said.
Meh, I cannot go to heaven. Meh.
Kimana went to Hawk.
Will you take this letter?
Hawk said,
I can go halfway, but I cannot go to heaven.
Then Frog came to Kimana.
Why do you not take the letter yourself?
Kimana said,
This I cannot do.
Then I will take it for you.
Kimana laughed.
Can a frog take a letter to heaven?
Whatever it is, I can do it, but only if I try.
Now Frog lived by a well. Every day, the girls who served the sun chief came to this well. They climbed down from heaven on a way made by spider. Then they filled their water jugs and went home.
Frog put the letter in his mouth and hid in the well. The girls from heaven came for water, singing their song.
Good day to you, my sister. Good day to you.
They lowered their jugs into the well, and Frog jumped into one. The girls did not see.
Then the girls climbed back up the way of spider. They went into the house of the sun chief and left the jug in a room. Frog was alone. He drank out of the jar and spit the letter out on a bench.
Bruh!
Then he hid in a corner. The sun chief came for a drink of water. He saw the letter and opened it. He read,
I, Kimana, a man of earth, wish to marry the sky mender, your daughter.
the sun chief said,
How can this be?
He went to the girls who fetched water.
Did you bring this letter?
The girls said,
We did not.
He went to his wife, the moon lady, and read it to her. What should we do? The moon lady said.
Don't ask me, ask your daughter.
He went to his daughter. The sky maiden said,
Let us see if he can bring a wedding gift.
So the sun tree wrote a letter and set it on the bench. Then he went away. Frog came out and put the letter in his mouth. Then he climbed into an empty jug.
The next day, the girls took the jugs and climbed down to earth, singing their song.
Good day to you, my sister. Good day to you.
They lowered their jugs into the well, and Frog jumped out.
Then the girls went back to heaven. Frog took the letter to Kimana, and Kimana read it.
You may marry my daughter if you bring a purse of money.
Kimana said,
This I cannot do.
Then I will bring it for you.
Kimana laughed.
You took a letter to heaven, but can you bring a purse of money?
Whatever it is, I can do it, but only if I try.
Kimana gave Frog a purse of money. Frog took hold of it with his mouth and carried it to the well. He climbed in and waited.
The girls from heaven came to the well.
Good day
one of the jugs.
The girls returned to heaven and left him in the room.
Frog set the money on the bench. Then he hid. The sandwich came and found the purse.
How can this be?
He went to the girls.
Did you bring this money?
We did not.
He went to his wife. The moon lady said,
Don't ask me. Ask your daughter.
He went to his daughter. The sky maiden said,
Let us see if he can come fetch me.
So the sentry wrote a letter and left it on the bench. Frog put the letter in his mouth.
He climbed into an empty jug.
The next day, the girls carried him to earth.
Good day to you, my sister. Good day to you.
he jumped back into the well, and the girls went back to heaven.
Frog brought the letter to Kimana, and Kimana read it.
You may marry my daughter if you come and fetch her.
Kimana said,
This I cannot do.
Then I will fetch her for you.
Kimana laughed.
You took a letter to heaven. You brought a purse of money. But can you fetch a bride?
Whatever it is, I can do it, but only if I try.
Frog climbed back into the well.
The girls came with their jugs.
Good day to you, my sister. Good day to you.
They carried him to heaven.
Frog jumped out, his beak in all the jug of water.
Pre, pre, pre.
Then he hid in an empty drum. The people of the house came and drank the water.
They all got sick.
The son chief called for the spirit daughter. The daughter told him,
You promised your daughter to a man of earth, but she has not gone. He has sent an evil spirit with a sickness. The evil spirit is in the shape of a frog. The sun chief went to his wife. The moon lady said,
Don't ask me. Ask your daughter. He went to his daughter. The skyman said,
I
The next day, the sky man went with the girls down to the well. Good day to you, my sister. Good day to you.
will go. The girls filled their jugs, and Frog jumped out. Then the girls left the sky maiden and went home.
Frog jumped out of the well.
I will lead you to your husband.
The sky maiden left.
Can a frog lead a woman?
I took a letter to heaven. I brought a purse of money. I fetched a bride. Whatever it was, I could do it, but only since I tried.
Then it is you I will marry.
She took Frog back to heaven and married him.
They live on, and Kimana is still waiting for his bride.
The end.
Thank